Hello again, now look at the latest news from Central. A man's to appear in court in London later today, charged with murdering a 7-week-old baby. Andrew Jordan died on Tuesday from a brain hemorrhage and a ruptured liver. He also had broken ribs and bruising. A 23-year-old man will appear before Camberwell magistrates. Dublin security forces say the massive arms haul off the French coast was destined to help the IRA blow up the Maze prison in Ulster. The idea was to free 300 prisoners as part of a propaganda exercise. 5 Irishmen are helping French police with their inquiries. President Reagan has said the Americans won't sign any arms reduction treaty with the Soviets, which would endanger European security. NATO defence ministers have given their support to the superpower deal to dispose of medium-range, land-based nuclear missiles. The Trade Secretary, Lord Young, is to decide whether or not a proposed merger between British Airways and British Caledonian will go ahead. The Mergers and Monopolies Commission has been holding a 3-month inquiry and has now handed their findings over to the Department of Trade and Industry. Lord Young is expected to announce his decision on the £237 million deal in a few days. News now from the Central region, and police have named the 2 boys killed on the M6 in Warwickshire earlier this week. They were neighbours, Mark Duke, who was 18, and Dean Downey, who was 15, both from Coventry. They were hit by an articulated lorry as they tried to cross the motorway near Junction 2 at Anstey. A man has confessed to a newspaper that he started a fire which killed 2 people and left a 6-year-old girl critically ill. He telephoned the paper in Northampton and said, "We didn't realise the woman and child were in the house. We're sorry." The 2 people who died in the fire were an elderly man and a 63-year-old woman. The woman's granddaughter, Stacey Darlington, is on a life support machine in hospital. 2 senior detectives from the West Midlands travelled to Bristol to interview a man about a series of rapes in Birmingham 8 years ago. Police investigating the disappearance of Shirley Banks, the Bristol housewife, have been questioning a man from Birmingham for 2 days. Detectives want to establish what he was doing in the city at the time of the rapes in 1979. And now the weather forecast for the central region. It'll stay dry with some mist, but the temperature will be quite cool actually, about 4 Celsius, 39 Fahrenheit. Later it'll be dry and bright with some sunshine and a top temperature of 12 Celsius, that's 54 Fahrenheit. And that's it from the newsroom for now. Join me again for more news in an hour.